you're the expert. What are you doing? Oh, we're doing a podcast here.
Live from the great state of Texas, welcome to the Texas HomeSchool Convention Show. We're about to go live from the Woodlands Waterway Marriott Hotel and Convention Center in Houston, Texas. This year's Texas HomeSchool Convention is underway right now in Houston, Texas. Get ready for a candid behind-the-scenes interview with our very special guest. The show is live, so please comment during the show.
Texas HomeSchool Convention is more than a podcast show. We're a vibrant community, a gathering of people supporting one another in the incredible journey of raising the next generation of world changers.
Now, grab a seat, get comfortable, and join families throughout the United States and around the world as we dive into today's conversation. Live from Texas is the Texas HomeSchool Convention Show.
Everyone, here we are again downstairs in our exhibit hall. And if you're not here, like I've said for the last couple of days, you need to get here. So I wanted to introduce you to Tamara Reeves. Tamara Reeves is a part of BiblioPlan, and BiblioPlan is a very unique and amazing curriculum. And I wanted her to explain it to us. So Tamara, welcome to the exhibit hall. It's our last day. It's kind of a little sad, right? I think it's a little sad. So tell me a little bit about BiblioPlan.
Well, we're a history curriculum that's linked to living literature. And when I say history curriculum, we're a line of textbooks from the 6 Days of Creation out to 2000. When it comes down to it, most people think of textbook as boring and factoid, but we're actually written in narrative form. So it's very relatable, especially for those of you that are already reading chapter books to your kids. It's really enjoyable. And the super fun part of it is you're going to learn something too.
I love that. We did BiblioPlan last year, actually the last 2 years, with my high schooler, and I learned a lot through it. And I also loved the pictures. The pictures were amazing. I felt like the pictures even told the story.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We all know that we are a visually aesthetic country these days. And so our kids are drawn to these things. They want something to grab their eye, but we don't want it just to grab their eye and be a distraction. We actually want it to set something in their memory. And when it comes down to it, we don't just have beautiful pictures in our books. We also have timelines with beautiful pictures so you can put it in order and it really makes sense, the cause and effect.
Yeah, I like that too. And the other thing I loved about it is it's you could do multiple ages, correct?
Absolutely. I have 6 kids myself, and we started 6 years ago. We read to everybody all at one time. So with my 10-year age span, we all sat together to build a family culture. But then once my oldest started in high school, then he went out and he read the textbook by himself because he needed a little bit more responsibility. But then he brought extra facts back to the table that I didn't even know.
I love that. Now, did you all use the same textbook, or did you have to have different textbooks for each age level?
Oh, great question. So there's a junior text that's K to 8, but then there's also a high school text that is compound information. So really, when I say he brought extra information, he really was reading more things than I was presenting to the younger kids. And so it was his chance to learn how to bring in information in a humble, kind way, even when there was someone older sitting around him that had authority over him.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Yeah, that is great. And then the literature. Tell me the literature aspect that goes along with the history.
Man, they have done a lot of work. Julie and Rob have searched out great books for every age. And in the beginning of the lesson plan book, it's broken down into K to 2, and then 3 to 5, 5 to 8, and then your high school literature books. So for every unit, you have between 3 to 20 books that each age level can read. And when it comes down to it, it just adds to the sight, smell, sound of that time period.
Yeah, I like that. And then another good aspect or a good thing for me as a mom, I want to save money. I want to make sure that I'm getting not only just the best curriculum for them this season, but also saving money. And I felt like with BiblioPlan that I could do that because one, a lot of them are hardback books and they're durable. And so that was another great thing for me. So tell me a little bit about the lesson plans for that.
Okay, so since you're reading to everybody at one time, you really want to manage that time well. But sometimes going into it, you don't always know how can I add to this situation when my kids are having lack of interest or when they're really interested and I want to dig deeper. So what they've done for you is they've given you a 3-day-a-week reading program, and then they've added a smorgasbord of information, whether it be free online products, more books, more videos, or maybe a movie for a rainy day. And then their craft book, they also give you food that you can share with dad when he comes home and tell him what you studied about today, or crafts that you can build within 20 minutes with the glue drying overnight sometimes, or a fun board game. And that's my family's that's our favorite thing to do around the table.
Yeah, board games. I love the food aspect. We just did medieval, and the food aspect was a spot on for that. Well, tell me where we can find you here at the convention and where we can find you online.
Okay, so we're at booth 415, so we're pretty much in the center of the conference center. But really, when it comes down to it, we have cookies behind us, I believe it too, which maybe I shouldn't tell everybody that. I don't know. I didn't even get one yesterday. But when it comes down to it, BiblioPlan.net online is where you can find us. And when you email them, which the email is online, you're directly emailing the authors. And so you're getting firsthand information right back to you.
I love that. Okay, guys, you need to get your way down here to BiblioPlan's book. Pick up their books, feel them, because we know we're homeschool mamas. We like to feel, we like to touch, we like to look at everything. So get down here as soon as possible and check out BiblioPlan and like and subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the shows today. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for joining us from the Woodlands Waterway Marriott Hotel and Convention Center in Houston, Texas.
We hope you are leaving encouraged, equipped, and empowered to take on this week as an intentional parent.
Be sure to subscribe on YouTube and never miss an episode.
No matter where you are in your journey, we are here to support you. Make sure to check out our website at conventions.thsc.org. Come join our community.
This has been the Texas Homeschool Convention Show. Have a request for who you'd like to be on our show? Email us at events@thsc.org and tell us more. We always love hearing from you. We will see you next week.